Chapter 161 of Strange Stories from a Chinese Studio, Volume 2. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Strange Stories from a Chinese Studio, Volume 2, by Songling Pu. Translated by Herbert Allen Giles, 1845 to 1935. The Boatmen of Lao-lung. When His Excellency Chu was Viceroy of Kuangtung, there were constant complaints from the traders of mysterious disappearances, sometimes as many as 3 or 4 of them disappearing at once and never being seen or heard of again. At length, a number of such cases, filed of course against some person or persons unknown, multiplied to such an extent that they were simply put on record, and but little notice was further taken of them by the local officials. Thus, when His Excellency entered upon his duties, he found more than 100 planes of the kind, besides innumerable cases in which the missing man's relative lived at a distance and had not instituted proceedings. The mystery so preyed upon the new Viceroy's mind that he lost all appetite for food, and when, finally, all the inquiries he had set on foot resulted in no clue to an elucidation of these strange disappearances, then His Excellency proceeded to wash and purify himself, and having noticed the municipal god, he took to fasting and sleeping in his study alone. While he was in ecstasy, lo, an official entered, holding a tablet in his hand, and said that he had come from the municipal temple with the following instructions to the Viceroy. Snow on the whiskers descending, live clouds falling from heaven, wood and water buoyed up, and the wall and opening effected. The official then retired, and the Viceroy waked up. But it was only after a night of tossing and turning that he hit upon what seemed to him the solution of the enigma. The first line, argued he, must signify old, Lao in Chinese. The second refers to the dragon, lung in Chinese. The third is clearly about a boat, and the fourth a door here taken in its secondary sense, man. Now to the east of the province, not far from the pass by which traders from the north connect their line of trade with the sovereign seas, there was actually a ferry known as the Old Dragon, Lao-lung. Thither the Viceroy immediately dispatched a force to arrest those employed in carrying people backwards and forwards. More than 50 men were caught, and they all confessed at once without the application of torture. In fact, they were bandits under the guise of boatmen, and after beguiling passengers on board, they would either drug them or burn stupefying incense until they were senseless, finally cutting them open and putting a large stone inside to make the bodies sink. Such was the horrible story, the discovery of which brought throngs to the Viceroy's door to serenade him in terms of gratitude and praise. End of chapter 161.